Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the crack of dawn, giving them all on. Dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to me? Join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm not afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man. Yeah, I do. Man, God been good to me. Man, he been so good to me. Wow. And you know why I say it like that? What makes it amazing is because it's been in spite of myself. I mean, you know what I mean by that? I mean that he's been good to me in spite of all the craziness I've done, all the foolishness I've gotten myself involved with, and not only but knowingly got myself involved with, all of the stupid decisions I've made. Put all that to the side, and he's still been good to me. Bring it all and put it on the plate, and he's still been good to me. Man, that's amazing, man. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that could say the exact same thing. I mean, come on, man. I got you ain't famous. Ain't nobody got no microphone in your face. Nobody ain't got no spotlight on you. Nobody ain't got no camera in your face. Probably ain't nobody blogging about you. But let me tell you something. If you break it down and be real about it, you done something outside the box. You done something, ladies included. You've done something out the box. You woke up and went, what did I do that for? Oh, we've all done it. So with all that said and done, God still loves you, man. God still loves you, still wants the best for you, still considers you his child, and is willing, man, to show you your future. He is willing to show you your life. He is willing to let you take a peek at the blueprint. Man, that's an amazing God right there. Cause I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm glad it's him. You know, today, man, I want to encourage brothers out there. And when I say brothers, I'm talking to everybody that's of the male species. I don't care about your color. I really, really don't. I don't even have time for that in my day. Matter of fact, sometimes when you get to discussing race, I just get tired of it sometimes. So I just wish, some days I just want to wake up and just do me. I got what the skin tone is. I got that. But I just want to wake up some days and just go on about my business and do me. I don't want to have to deal with it. Sometimes I get tired of talking about the issues. I ain't going to make them go away, but sometimes I get tired. So today I'm talking to brothers, all the brothers of the male species. I'm talking about men. Today, man, if you ain't doing it all, if you're feeling empty, man, start today completing your process and your journey. And you know what I'm saying by that? If there's a part of you that's missing as a man, And now, man, I'm talking to you, so, some ladies listening, but you know what I'm talking about. It's some part of you that's missing as a man. If you ain't really been in touch with your kids like you're supposed to. Now, for whatever the reason is, and please know, I do understand how sometimes women can use children as pawns. It happens all the time. I've been through it, man. I know what it feels like, man, to want to do something, but because you ain't got this or you ain't doing this, then I ain't going to let you have this. You got to fight through, fellas. You got to fight through. You got to fulfill your end of the deal. And I got how difficult they making it. I got how, man, it's going to come with some drama, but you got to fight through it. Because, man, we need fathers to be fathers. That's really what we need. If you're a man out there and you are a father of a child, we need you to do your job. I'm talking about our community, our situation, us as a people, all of us. We need you to be a father. Period. Now, hey, man, I ain't coming down on you. I'm just your boy. I'm your man. And I've been in the same predicament and the same hole myself, where I couldn't get to them, where they were used as pawns, where they were told things about me that wasn't even true. I've been through it. You can't see them. You don't come over. Okay, I got all that. You ain't sent this. You ain't, okay, hey, got all that. If you can call them sometimes, tell them you're thinking about them. Tell them you love them. If you can get a letter to them, if you can get a message to your children through one of your relatives, start the process today. Be a father. It's your job. Now, because you ignoring him, or you acting like they ain't over there, or you done backed them out of your mind because the situation got too difficult, I got that. I got that. But you got to step up and be fathers. You got to write a letter. You got to send the money. If she talking about if you don't send all the money, you ain't going to send. Send what you got. If taking it over there is too much drama, send it through a relative. Give it to a mama. Give it to a sister. Ask her to take it over there and do something for the baby. Cause, okay, you can't deal with the drama. I got that. And I know it's much to pay when you have to deal with that. Because I know hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Please know I know that. Please know. And that's a real statement. That ain't no saying Steve got. That's the truth. So, but do what you got to do. Sometimes you have to apologize. Sometimes an apology goes a long way to your children. Just say, look, because I've made this apology before. Hey, man, look, I'm sorry. I wasn't there for you. I was out grinding and hustling, and I wasn't paying attention to you. And I should have been. And I apologize. Now, imagine, man, there's days where you was telling people I was your father up at the school and they wasn't believing you. I apologize for sending you through that. But now, man, I tell you what, I made some mistakes and I got it together. I want me and you to move forward as father and son. I want me and you to move forward as father and daughter. I want to be in your life. Now, I ain't got a lot, but guess what? I know a lot. Because if you a man and you a father, please know you know something that child don't know. You have information. You have experience. That's all they need sometimes, to have somebody to talk to. That daughter of yours just needs to know from her daddy, how should a man treat me, Dad? What should I look for in a man? See, they'll take that information from you because they know it's coming from the right place. And then you know that your son needs you because you know how difficult it is if you're trying to be a man without your daddy. You already know how funky that is right there. So come on, man, admit your mistakes and move forward. Call your kids, write a letter. Get a phone number on them. Send a text. Drop a message. Send a note up to the school. Do something, man. If those of us that are fathers would just be fathers, I could shut the mentoring camp down. Now, I would say I apologize because I don't want you to think I'm coming down on you, but I've been through this myself. I ain't really coming down. I'm just reminding you. This is our job. These are our children. This is our responsibility. We are men. There is no excuses. You don't get cut a break on that one. Sorry.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your undivided attention, please? The voice you are listening to is that of the one and only Steve Harvey. I made a habit of saying my entire name once I got into the business in 1985. After I completed a set, I would always go, "My name is Steve Harvey," and walk off. That way, I would always embed and ingrain in the customer's mind that the person you just saw, except when I had a bad show, I always said, "My name is Steve Harvey." When I had a bad show, I just walked off and hoped they would forget my name and never remember the night because I was going to the hotel room to rethink my existence. Ladies and gentlemen, a short, fun, biographic moment with Steve Harvey. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carly Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., better known as Killer Wan. Killer Wan Space. Yes. And the legend that is Nephew Tommy Jr.
I need some help, Unc.
Yeah, what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, take some, Unc. You know, man, when people come see you, Unc, they need something from you, Unc. I just don't know how they stay here all the time.
Yeah.
They ask you for something, you give it to them, and they stay here. How do you get them to leave, Mr. Harvey?
See,
Mr.
what
Harvey.
I do is I'd have some money under the porch in the front of the house. See, have a little can, with a few hundred in a coffee can up under the steps or something up under the porch. And when they come over to the house, you just say, "Hey, man, I got it for you. Come on out here," and let him see you crawl under the porch to get the money.
Yeah.
Then give it to him so he ain't got to come in the house. Once they get in the house, they pull out chairs and start leaning back and drawing with their fingers on your kitchen table and, crying and need a napkin. They want to go to the bathroom and, man, what's that I smell? It's food. The hell you think it is? See, you don't want to get into that, man. Got to get these people out your house. And use your hand on their lower back to keep them guided towards the door. Don't let them, Junior, if you let them sit down in that kitchen, refrigerator door going to be open and he going to be in there looking all long face,
You gotta be hospitable, Steve, when people
What
come
is that,
by.
orange juice in there?
Man,
I don't know what orange juice looks like. What are you saying?
Yeah, but what is you looking in the refrigerator for? Man, I sure like pickles.
Just random pickle.
You know, man, then they say something like that. Man, that's my favorite pickle right there. Hey, man, you want something to eat?
Pickle, dog.
Oh, y'all finna eat? Now you stuck.
It's dinner.
See, because people, when they begging, dog, they do it real slick. Man, I know your wife can cook, man. I can smell something. What is that? Dog, no, my wife
Have you
ain't
been on the
cook
other
nothing.
side before, though? And you was big.
Yeah, I went out to my nephew's house one time and borrowed $5. He called my mom and said, "I ain't never seen Steve like this. He just walked to my house and asked for $5.
All right.
Why the hell you call my mama? Just give me the damn $5.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, listen up. This your man, Steve Harvey, right here. I got some big news for y'all. You all already know how my new Elevate You Vitality Daily Greens are changing lives. Well, guess what? You can now get my greens at Walmart. And if you want to do more for your health than just drink your greens, I got you. We got all of that nutrition packed into 3 different gummies. One for digestive health, there's one for your immunity, and there's one for your metabolism. Head over to your nearest Walmart now to get yourself some Elevate You. You better go get you some.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Your check bounced at the church. The check bounced. Let's go, Kato.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Monica, please.
Who's calling?
This is Brother Deshaun. I'm calling. Actually, I'm a member Greater Missionary Baptist Church.
How can I help help you?
Calling you actually about the offering. Now, did you I know you paid your tithes.
Yeah, I pay my tithes every Sunday.
Okay. Now, you paid a love offering as well, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, this past Sunday, I'm looking at a check that you left us with bank.
Right. I sure did. I wrote a check Sunday.
Okay. Now, the check, ma'am, was $250. Am I correct?
Right. I wrote 2 checks for my tithes and the love offering. Right. I wrote one for $250 for the love offering.
Okay. Now,
what is this call regarding? Why are you calling me?
Well, what I wanted to tell you is that I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but your check that you wrote for $250 actually has bounced. And
wait a minute. You said my check bounced for $250?
Your check bounced. So what I'm doing is calling you about recouping the $250, as well as you cost us $30 in bank fees.
Wait a minute now. I wrote 2 checks. I wrote a check for $100. Did that one bounce?
I don't see to it that one bounced. All I know is the one that the love offering has bounced.
Well, did you put them in at the same time? Because I wrote them at the same time.
They all go in on Monday, ma'am. Now, I didn't put them in at the same time. I've been putting them in for the last 2-3 years. The problem is, why would people write these?
What is your name?
Brother Deshaun.
And you was there this Sunday?
I was there. I don't think it matters when I was there, ma'am. The problem is that I didn't put these checks in, and I don't understand why y'all write these checks to the church,
wait a minute,
knowing that they gonna bounce.
Write these checks.
There's a lot of people
My
write
checks are good.
Well,
I don't write bad checks.
Well, why
did one clear? Why the other one didn't clear?
Maybe you didn't have enough money for both of them to clear.
What did you just say?
Maybe you didn't have enough money in the bank for both of them to clear, and I don't understand why people write these.
I got plenty money in the bank, and all my checks clear. I don't write no rubber checks.
Well, you wrote one on Sunday, and that's the problem. How you gonna try to give a love?
Wait a minute. I think you got me confused with somebody else. I don't write no bad checks.
You done wrote this.
I'm trying to be nice to you.
I'm trying to be nice to you. When can we expect the $250 plus the $30?
Wait, $30?
That's the bank fees, ma'am, for the doggone check bouncing.
My check didn't bounce. I'm going to check my bank. And if my check clear, you going to pay me $30 for calling me, harassing me about a $250 check bounce. I don't write no
Why would you write check? What, you want to sit up in the church and write these big number checks when you know you ain't got it in the bank?
What the did you say?
I said, why would you write these checks when the money ain't in there?
Let me tell you one thing. I don't write no bad checks, and you got a lot of nerves calling me, telling me my check bounced.
Your check is the one that has bounced. And
I'll tell you what you do. Since my check bounced, you pay the since you got all the money. And don't call me with this again. Hello?
Don't you hang up on me no more. When are we going to get this $250 and this $30?
Look. Somebody from the church told me I wrote a bad check. I don't write no.
You did write a bad check.
I didn't write no bad check.
Yes, you
Wait
did.
A minute. Why are you calling me? Why the treasurer don't call me at church?
The treasurer is
the
busy.
Deacon, I ain't never know the deacon called nobody about no bad check. Your is full of Thank you. You got the money.
I ain't got. Who in the hell is that in the background? Who is that?
Never mind who it is. We both go to the same church. And you gonna call me to my I wrote a bad check. You don't you call me no more. And if the check bad, you pay it, okay?
Do Pastor know you talking like this?
Do Pastor know you calling me? Can you answer that?
Look, when are we gonna get this $280 is what we looking for from you.
I wrote a check for $250.
And
you will not get $280. You put the $30 with it.
You put $250 in there, it bounced. $30 cost us on bank fees. That's $280. When can the church expect their money?
Never. Not no $280. You will never get $280.
You gonna make me come by your...
And my check then... What did you say? I'm gonna do what?
You gonna make me come by your house and get this money.
Bring your on. Bring it. Bring your on.
What is the address on this
Look
check?
On the check.
I got it off the check.
Well, bring your on. I bet you'll be limping back.
I'm watching you. You better not be spending no money nowhere. You better not spend nothing till I get this $250 plus $30.
Whatever I want to, okay?
No, you know what?
I am, and you don't call me no more with this because my check did not bounce. I don't see how one check went through and the other bounced.
Let me say this to you. We cannot accept you back into the house of the Lord no more until...
What did you say?
You are not... Don't you come in there Sunday until we get...
I'm coming up in there Sunday, and I'm going to make sure I find your because you the person I want to see.
You gon'
And you know what? I'm going to call the pastor right now and ask him, because I don't believe my check bounced. You full of
Well, let me say this before you call Pastor.
No, I'm going to call pastor. No, you should have talked with pastor before you call me with this information.
I got one more thing I need to say to you.
You ain't got nothing to say to me. You done upset me with this talking about I bounced a check. You should have went to pastor before you called me with this.
I told Pastor when I get, but I got one more thing to say before I leave. Is you listening?
What do you got to say to me? What do you have to say now that you gonna pay the check?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
What did you say?
Baby, this is.
What did you say? What did you say?
I say this is Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend has pranked you.
I'm gonna beat that. She just left here flying out the door in a hurt. No, she didn't. I'm gonna that.
Let me ask you one more thing, though, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
That's it right there.
Basketball.
Tell a check for the church. Throwback, tell a check.
Don't give the Lord
Hey, I
a bad
don't think
check, though.
I don't think I did it yesterday. Let me make sure I thank everybody that came out and hung out with me in Birmingham, Alabama at the Star Dome. To my man Bruce, thank you, sir. We had a good weekend, and see you in another couple years, I guess. But thank you, Ham.
I am.
Magic City
All right.
Classic.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Steve. Okay, first there was Carl Lewis, singing the national anthem. Now, and this is still trending, we have Flavor Flav's viral national anthem performance at the Milwaukee Bucks game. I kid you not. We'll hear it in just a few. Kim Kardashian Skims becomes the official underwear partner of the NBA and WNBA. Plus, we'll talk about Halloween costumes. That's all coming up, but right now it is time to ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building. And ready for you, Renee in Poughkeepsie. Renee writes, I'm 44 years old and I've been doing online dating, sometimes having 2 dates a night. My 18-year-old son said I'm doing too much, but I want to be married by the age 50. Is it bad to be open with my son about my dating experiences?
Absolutely it is. He just told you you're doing too much. Mm-hmm. You're embarrassing.
To her son.
You're embarrassing. And I want to be married by 50. So, do you know what the Bible says? The Bible says when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. You ain't ever seen a woman go out to get a husband and came back with one.
That wouldn't be a good.
I've yet to meet a woman that says, I'm going out here and find me a husband, and went out there and found him. I ain't met her yet. So until you might want to be married by the time you're 50, that's cool. But if the man don't, guess what? You ain't getting married, not to him. So,
but she's just doing online dating. I mean, she's got to put herself out there so they can find her.
I ain't got no problem with that. You're absolutely correct.
All right.
But the problem is sharing this information with your son. Your son 18, he got feeling. He watching all you go out with all these men. He know what's up. He 18. He know what he want. Mama, go sit your ass down somewhere.
All right. Moving on to Marlon and Helena. Marlon says, I have 3 small dogs and my girlfriend wants a dog for Christmas. I told her we don't need another dog, and she called me selfish. Should I buy her a dog and postpone us moving in together because I'm not living with 4 dogs? What should I do?
Wait a minute. Who has 3 dogs?
He already has 3.
The lady that wrote the letter has 3?
What's one more? Yeah.
So now her friend wants 1 dog.
The man has 3 dogs.
She wants 1 dog. He has 3. She wants 1.
Okay.
That'll make 4, yeah.
He has 3 dogs. Mm-hmm. Who wrote the letter? I'm confused.
He did.
Oh, the guy wrote the letter. He got 3 dogs. Mm-hmm. His girl finna move in with him. She want 1 dog.
Well, they don't move together yet. They haven't moved together.
She wants to move in, but she wants one dog.
Mm-hmm. Then they'll
he
have
said
4.
he ain't living with 4 dogs.
Right.
Well, your ass stay with 3.
Yeah. What's the difference? One more.
You got 3 dogs. You get the chick, and the chick come with a dog. Bruh, you finna have 4 dogs or no chick. Now, what you want to do?
That's a lot of dogs.
I understand that.
That is
yes,
a lot.
It is.
Small.
Yes, it is. But he ain't living with 4 dogs. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's just
well, you ain't
with
gonna be
3.
living with 4 dogs or the chick.
Some people just want 3 kids. They don't want 4 kids.
But dogs. See, but you can have dogs, but she can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See how that don't sound right?
Yeah, that don't sit well.
Come on, Marlon.
Bro, let the girl have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
You love her.
One of them dogs gonna die. You'll be down to 3.
I knew it. I knew he couldn't just let it go.
You done took a dog out?
No, dogs die like people die. And they die quicker too. Just get her the dog, and one of the dogs is gonna pass. You can say pass. No, run outside.
Thank you for your interpretation.
He can pay.
Big dog snatch the little dog. Next thing you know, he ain't breathing no more.
It's 3 little dogs.
Okay, do she want a big dog or she want another little
She just
dog?
wants a dog. She just wants a dog.
You done write all that.
Stop saying the dog's gonna die.
Just get the damn dog. Just get the damn dog, and quit worrying about it. You're gonna have 4 dogs.
All right, moving on. Just moving on to Jewel in Orlando.
What does your old ass got 3 little dogs for? What is you doing with them 3 little ass dogs?
You know those real big guys always have those little bitty dogs. I don't know what that is.
Look right.
We moved on to Jewel in Orlando. Jewel says, my husband and I got on the back seat of his car, and it was got caught on the back seat of his car, and it was a security guard, not a cop. He asked for our IDs, and I showed him mine, but my husband refused. He sped off, and the security guard still has my ID. What's going to happen?
What did you give him your ID for? He a security guard.
You gotta go to
not
the
a cop. She said it, not a cop.
No, I ain't got security guards. Don't get nothing from me. Nothing.
He got a flash.
No, that's all he got. He know his role.
What are y'all doing in there?
Hey,
back there.
Hey, what's
Put your
going on
clothes
over there?
on.
He got no authority. He can't arrest nobody. He can't cuff me. He ain't got no taser. He ain't got no gun. Bro, what do you want? Get your ass away from my car.
She better cancel everything and get some new ID
stupid.
now.
To sit up here and gave a security guard your driver's
Here's your
license.
address. Oh my gosh.
Yes, this is terrible. She sounds like she panicked. Huh? She panicked?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? That's what she wants to know.
He wants her to come down there in the daylight, identify herself. So he can That's all this.
I'm the naked lady you saw last night. Can you give me my damn license?
Can I have my driver's
what they got to say.
What's your address?
I know you was all in that back seat. You want a room? You want to try a room?
All right. Last one, CLO. Chanel in Dalton says, I'm a 29-year-old gospel singer, and I booked a gig at a local lounge. So I put flyers on my cars at church, flyers on the cars at my church. A few of the members wrote notes on the back of my flyer and put it on my windshield to tell me that singing at a nightclub is unchristian-like. I'm doing it for the extra money. Is it wrong to sing at a nightclub?
Ooh, they
Well,
so
if you're a gospel singer and you singing down at the club, you know technically they're going to say it's wrong. But church don't pay.
Yeah, she needs the extra money, she says.
They always want you to bless them. But why did you advertise at the church, though?
She wanted them to come.
Ain't nobody
Yeah, but
coming.
they all passing judgment of notes, singing at the. That's unchristian-like.
Yeah.
But all of them do unchristian-like stuff. You just,
They all go to
went out there on your day off. Like, I think that Christians, this is just my belief, you don't have to share this. I think the Christians should have days off.
From being a Christian?
Yep.
So crazy.
Yep.
So, sing some
All right.
Johnny Taylor.
Because it's work. It's work.
All
So
right.
you need
Thank
time
you.
off from your job. I got to take time off from being a preacher.
It is not easy. You got that right.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, Public Enemy's hip-hop legend Flavor Flav, who is 64 years old, by the way, get this, Steve, sang the national anthem at the Milwaukee Bucks versus Atlanta Hawks game this past Saturday night. The moment went viral. Take a listen. Here's what.
Prove to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave? Or the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave, of the brave.
He put his hand out. He put his hand out at the end like he nailed it, too.
I got to see the video.
Oh, yeah.
Because the boys breathing. It's the breathing that was getting it for me.
It was painful to listen to. He did that, though.
And then
Who's better?
He didn't. And then when he said, why did he open it? Tudor. He said
Hooter, yeah.
Tudor instead of
Farther.
Here's a question, though. Who's better?
to the dawn's early light. But you know what? The reason they let him do it because Flavor was really, really trying.
Yeah, he was into it, too.
Yeah.
But can anybody send me the video, please? Please.
I think
'Cause
he
of
was
my-
better than Carl Lewis, though.
Nah.
Oh, yes, he
I do.
was.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
His
yes, he
style
was.
better than Carl
Oh,
Lewis.
Junior. He was way better than Carl.
Way better.
Carl Lewis
Do
was.
we have it?
Carl Lewis said, hold on, y'all hold on. Let me get it back. I'm gonna get it back right now. Let me get it back. And Carl,
Yeah. Hold on.
No,
hold
you
on.
talking about, see, Junior, you talking about Carl Lewis's version was better in terms of comedy. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what y'all.
Okay.
I had to follow Junior. That and plus that girl that called in on Junior's behalf, she don't be understanding Junior sometimes. Like I, yeah,
Hey, man, you better stop.
because he done reverse ordered the joke. You know, you do that when you're young. Sometimes he reverse ordered the joke.
Yeah. And you know that singing the national anthem for Flavor Flav was on his bucket list. He wanted to do that, so he said it was fun. He said it was a long time bucket list item, and it was fun because you know the social media, the reaction was mixed on social media. So he
I
said
wanna see
whatever.
the play.
I did it. It was fun.
No,
Oh,
I
the
want-
players. So he had on.
Oh yeah, the players. I saw the
I
players.
want to see the players that's waiting.
Wait, he had on this Milwaukee's Bucks jersey, and some of the players standing on the floor with their head down.
Oh, say, can you see? And the Rockets.
Oh, that's Carl Lewis.
I'll make up for it now. Oh, the land of the free.
Yeah, Carl was worse.
See, you don't understand, man.
Yeah.
Carl Lewis version. I saw it. The basketball players, man. Man, let me tell you something.
Come on.
I was right there with them. We was hollering. Except I didn't have no towel like the players had to put in their mouth.
Okay, you.
I was
talking about
letting
for the
mine
Carl Lewis's
go.
version.
For the Carl Lewis. Oh, I was letting it
okay.
go.
That's the greatest national anthem I've ever heard. Because when you talk about one of the greatest sprinters of all time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, after Usain Bolt, the greatest sprinter is Carl Lewis. Now, I've never seen anybody run prettier than Carl Lewis. His stride, he's got the prettiest stride I've ever seen on a human being running track. I never seen nobody look prettier than him running.
Well, let's give it up to Flavor Flav.
I just need the video, please.
Yeah. Did he have a clock on too, Carl?
Yeah, smaller. He's rocking something smaller now.
Dark glasses. He looks like
He got
just
old
like
now carrying that
Flavor
heavy
Flav.
ass clock.
He's 64. He's 64.
All right. In other entertainment news, speaking of the NBA, many of the country's best basketball players will now wear Skims under their jerseys. The shapewear company, co-founded by Kim Kardashian, is now, get this guys, the official underwear of the NBA, the WNBA, and USA Basketball. Kim announced her partnership on social media by posting a photo of her holding a basketball with the caption, introducing the Skims and NBA partnership. Kim was also released a statement saying, quote, I am incredibly proud of Skims' partnership with the NBA as it is a reflection of Skims' growing influence on culture. Together, Skims and the NBA will connect people of all backgrounds through fashion, sports, and talent. And I look forward to seeing the partnership thrive. So congratulations to her. Yeah. She
Man,
really
gone,
is.
Kim.
Yeah. She's been
Bad
criticized for not having any talent, but she's got something going on.
You got
Hustle
something.
is real.
All right.
She is smart.
Yes, she is. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, it's Halloween, and guess what that means? Junior has a Halloween poem coming up next. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Steve
Happy
is here.
Halloween. Hey.
Come on, introduce him.
Not the latest, no more.
It's a special day,
Yeah.
special
Halloween.
poem.
Junior.
Special treat.
Junior got a poem. Man, don't need to dragging this out now.
Well, you know what? You know what? I got it for you. It's Halloween.
No. I know you got it for us. I just don't nobody want it though.
We want it, Junior. Come on.
Hey, see, you don't believe right now. Let me tell you something. I found out something about Halloween. Didn't nobody know. It's gonna be cold tonight. So now this poem is called a Halloween poem, but it's cold. Here we go. Halloween is here, but it's cold outside. And you talking about eating candy with your mouth wide. Who the hell is coming out with it possibly an Arctic blast? Not me. Not my arthritis, but my old ass. I wouldn't take my kids trick or treating. Y'all talking about taking candy from a stranger. Have y'all ever heard about stranger danger? Word on the street, even the ghosts have been talking. They said they ain't coming out because this hawk is hawking. So break it to your kids. They ain't gonna be trick or treating. You get an old costume and some Christmas candy from last year, and that'll be all you gonna be eating. The end. Boo. Scared y'all.
Yeah, that
What?
scare the hell out the kids.
What?
Right.
Hey. Woo. Boy. See, y'all try to trick or treat. Ain't nobody think about the weather. I did.
This boy never used the word Arctic in his life.
Arctic blast. You ain't never heard Arctic blast in the poem. Put it in there. I did that.
You're
Man, I'm
so
proud of
creative,
myself.
Junior.
First of all, I want to thank my mom
You were thinking your mama?
for the talent she gave me.
For what?
For the
For the
talent she
talent.
gave me. Yeah.
For the talent she gave.
So you think that was skill right there, dog?
Duh. Have you ever heard Arctic blast in the poem?
No, but I like in the
First
middle
one.
where it just didn't try to rhyme at all.
Because that's the next level of poetry. You
I
ain't
like
got to
the end
rhyme
where he
everything.
said
You
the
can't
end.
rhyme everything. But I said no, Shirley. At the end, I said boo.
Yeah,
The
I
end.
know. I was going to
Halloween.
say that.
What?
Yeah, I liked at the
What?
end when you said the end.
If I didn't
Boo.
put that boo in there, boy, y'all be scared. Oh,
You're proud of yourself, Junior, huh?
let me tell you something. It's gonna be 48 tonight for everybody trick or treating, and I thought about the weather. Can you imagine being a ghost and it's 48 degrees? You'll be scared.
Well,
When you talk to some
I
ghosts,
think-
man.
I don't think it got nothing to do with that ghost. His whole poem is about that sickle cell. That's what that is.
Oh, the artsy right.
That's what his ass went about before that.
Well, you know what,
I
I ain't gonna lie, you right? I can't go out there.
Wow.
Junior,
You can't
if I was you right
tonight,
now,
Junior.
I'd have so much thermal draws on right now.
Yeah. But did you hear what I said? The hawk gonna be hawking. Boy.
Gonna be hawking. Yeah, I heard you. All
I
right.
killed that.
All right.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, boo. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're going to check Steve's voicemail at 877-29-STEVE right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, it is time now to check Steve's voicemail. If you'd like to leave a message for Steve, you can call him yourself at 877-29-STEVE. 877-29-STEVE. You might just hear your call on the air. Are you ready, Steve?
Yeah.
All right, remember last week we received a voicemail from a man who said that after ending a relationship with his ex, she seems like she's getting blessed all the time. You gave him advice about envy. Well, this caller disagrees with your view. Take a listen.
You know, this message is for Steve Harvey himself, and I really hope that it gets to Steve. Man, listen, I've been watching you for a long time on TV, listening to you on the radio for a while, and I really like you, man. But, and I never thought that I would be calling into a radio station, but I had to, man, because I heard you make a statement on the radio that when two people are together and they break up and one of them is doing very well, that it's probably because they're not with the person that they broke up with, and that in essence it might be the person's fault or the other person's fault because perhaps they were blocking their blessing. Well, man, I beg to differ with that, man, because how about if that person cheated on the person? How about if they were just totally unfaithful, disrespectful? How about that? You know what I mean? How's the other person blocking a blessing at that point? Okay. And just because a person breaks up with someone and one does very well is no indication that they've been blessed. You know what I mean? It's just that they haven't received the karma that they got coming yet. Okay. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Because the Bible says, and I hear you talk about God a lot, but the Bible says to be not deceived, that God is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. So in other words, in layman's term, he's talking about karma. What goes around comes around. Okay. And I feel very bad that you would make a statement like that, you know what I mean, to make a person that's probably already feeling bad feel even worse. Maybe feeling like they are the problem, like they caused the breakup when they probably did not. You know, man, and it just made me feel really upset and angry that you would make a statement like that. I was really surprised to hear that from you, man. You know, so whether you put this on the radio or not, you know, I just wanted you to hear it. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself, man.
Well, let me say this, bro. What you're saying all could be true. The problem that I have with your statement is this phone call wasn't about anybody cheating. No one mentioned cheating in the phone call at all. The guy was simply saying to us, how does he rationalize in his mind that after he's broken up with someone that they're doing really, really well now? Well, and my statement was maybe the two of you weren't supposed to be together and maybe you were the cause why she wasn't doing it. And I stand by that. But, bro, nobody in the letter mentioned any infidelity, anybody cheating. Nobody mentioned, and then for you to use the scripture talking about maybe karma ain't caught up with him yet. You know, y'all kill me with that one, man. Y'all need to slow down a little bit. God's ways is as high above the earth as the heavens. Our ways are not like his. We as people don't have the right to call out karma based on how you think God deals with a situation. I'm very leery when people use karma. Karma ain't caught up with him yet. How do you know what timing God is using or what method he's using to get a person to learn a lesson? I've had a lot of people tell me that something that happens to be now is cause of karma for something I did when I was 27. Do you know I just recently heard that? You mean to tell me that it took God 39 years to teach me a lesson? So I'm just leery when people do that. And you're right about the scripture. That's what the scripture says. But you all don't know when to apply karma. And we as Christians and people need to stop doing that. That's karma. Y'all don't know what karma is. You don't know how God working this thing out. Every time something bad happened to somebody think it's karma for something they did in the past. No, sometimes it's just your turn. It's called life. You just finna get one today. This the card you got. You ain't do nothing to deserve it. Life ain't fair all the time. Sometimes you get done dirty and you didn't really do nothing. That ain't karma. But if you looking at it from the outside, you calling it karma. That's karma for what you did back. Yeah, no, bro, that ain't what that is. So I agree with you to what you said, bro. I do agree with what you said if there was infidelity involved. But in the phone call, there wasn't no infidelity involved, so I stand by what I said, you know.
All right. Coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, am I nagging or is this a cover-up? We'll look into that, check it out, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
If you can't talk straight at the barbershop, then where can you talk straight? This right here is the barbershop. The barbershop, all right? Drop a little something, something. Matter of fact, big ups to all the barbers out there across the land. All you barbers putting them nice fresh lines on, baby. Much love to you, okay? This is the barbershop. Let's go, cat dog.
Cuz, this Brady.
Brady, how you doing, man? My name is Dennis, man. I got a haircut from you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, what's up, Dennis? What can I do for you, brother?
Hey, listen, I wanted to get an appointment with you, man. Like I said, I was there a couple weeks ago, man. My first time getting a haircut from you. Did a real good job. So I want to say thank you for that.
All right. No, not a problem. Not a problem.
Okay. Do you have any time available on Thursday?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can come up there Thursday. That'd be fine. What's your name again, bro?
Dennis, man. Dennis.
Okay, Dennis. Well, I can get you in, Dennis, about 3 o'clock, man. Something of that nature. I mean, I normally work appointments, Come here about 3.
3 o'clock, you'll be there?
Yeah, I'll be there about 3 o'clock.
Okay. Hey, I got a little bit of situation though, man, that happened last time I was there. I kind of wanted to talk to you about it, man, because it kind of caught me off guard. So I wanted to holler at you, man, and see if we could rectify the problem before I came back up there.
What happened? Was somebody disrespect you or something? I mean, what was the deal?
Well, it really wasn't somebody, man. It was actually you.
Me? Well, I mean, what happened?
Well, here's the deal, man. When you was cutting my hair, when it was time to turn the chair, you didn't turn the chair with your hand, man. See, Brady, man, you turned the chair with your private part.
Oh, come on, bro. Say, Dennis. I mean, Dennis, I'm a professional, man. I've been doing this 15 years, bro.
Right. I don't think it's anything deliberate, man. I think you just do it unconsciously, man, because, you be leaning over on the chair cutting, and I think you don't realize, you be turning the chair with your private part instead of doing it with your hand, man. And see, my hand got caught out there, and I saw it out the corner of my eyes. I saw your private part coming towards my hand. I moved it just in time. You understand?
No, bro. Now, see, Dennis, I'm not understanding something, bro, because we don't operate like that around here, because, I don't make mistakes like that, bro. I mean, I don't know. You sure you're talking to the right person, man?
Yeah, I mean, ain't you the third chair on the right when you walk in the door?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. And you cut me 2 weeks ago, and like I said, I really like my haircut, so I wanted to call back and rectify this problem. But, you're going to have to turn the chair with your hand and not your private part. If not, we're going to have a problem.
Okay, bro. Now, I feel you, and I understand your complaint and everything. I mean, I'm not understanding what you're saying, but I don't do that, But, I mean, we'll be glad to, give you another cut or whatever, you understand me? And, but I don't move nobody, around with my private, man. That's just not me.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I want you to hear what I'm saying. If you put your private on there at all, when I come in there Thursday, then I promise you I'm going to jump up and we're going to have a problem.
Well, see, now, right there, Dennis, I'm not feeling that jump up having a problem because, you don't really know me like that, bro. I mean, I'm trying to be professional here and solve your little issues that you got, you understand me? But all this jumping up and stuff you're talking about doing, I don't know about all that stuff.
I'm trying to come in and get a nice haircut and walk out with a nice haircut. What I don't want to do is come down there, you lean over, put your private part where I got my arms and my hands at, and I got whoop your. Now that's what I don't.
See, Kinfolk, now you're touching me wrong, talking about.
You talking about I'm touching you wrong. You touched me wrong 2 weeks ago when you put your private on my hand, man.
Hey, Kinfolk, ain't nobody touch you like that, you feel me?
Say what?
I don't know who the hell you think you're talking too, man. You know, we do right on here, cuz, you feel me?
Hey, dog, all I'm trying to say is a brother trying to come in and get his hair cut and walk out feeling like a man. And not walk out feeling violated, man, because you done turned the chair with your private part all up against my hand and my elbow and stuff, man.
Hey, hold up, boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't never really like that. I'm a grown and say, bro, you know, I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? But now you done rub me wrong. Ain't no flying here. You understand me?
Well, ain't no flying there. Then keep it off my hand, then.
Say, hold on. Let me tell you something. Say, man, we don't play that over here. You bring your stupid over here. I'm gonna tell you right now, you get packed up like this. You understand me? Hey,
well, quickly.
We don't play no punk over here. This ain't a salon. It's a barber shop. It's real over here. You hear me? You hear me?
I hear what you're saying, but let me explain something. Quit using your hips in your private section like a pinball machine.
I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, I will put something on your. You come over with that. You understand me?
Hey, dude, I'm just trying to come and get a haircut. I'm trying to get a haircut and walk out of there like a man, feeling like a man.
I bet you I'll open you up. I'm gonna open you up, boy. You understand? Oh, hell no, piss off. Watch out. No, that. No, come on here with that. You know, tell you how to do something to your eye. What you want to be? This ain't no salon. This is a barber shop. Cuts, man. You understand me?
I understand. Hold, what?
Yeah, I ain't got no time for that. Matter of fact, damn all that. I got somebody to have a cut right now. I ain't got time for it. You bring your dumb back over here. You better come over here with your attitude straight. I bet you did. I don't do it. You feel me? I cut hair, homeboy. I don't do hair. You feel me? You know what, man? Who is you, man? You'll come up here. Yeah, come on up here and recognize yourself when you come up here. You know what I'm saying? Put your name on your shirt.
Okay. I'm going to put my real name on my shirt then. You want to know what my real name is?
That's what's up. That's what's up, baby.
Okay, then you might want to know what name going to be on the shirt?
I want to know what's going to be on the shirt.
All right, then. The name on the shirt is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, man, say it before you got. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Say, bro, my bad, man. Oh. You got me,
Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, it's Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
So you can't, when you go to the barber, you can't be trying to move that chair with your, with your midsection. That ain't good when somebody's sitting there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your hands?
Yeah, when you bump that chair with your midsection, customers don't like that. Yeah.
No.
Use your hand and turn the chair. But don't be using your midsection.
But why don't they use their hand? Got the clippers in their hands? Why?
I don't know what they got in here, but they need to put them damn clippers down if you want to turn this chair. But you don't need to turn the chair with your midsection, dog. Okay? Don't put your midsection on this chair and be bumping it, and that's how you move things around. No, that ain't doing it.
Pick that, cuz I'm on the show.
Here we go.
That why you doing
time for me to jump in here. Yeah.
You ready to go to the bar?
Yeah, we talking about haircuts.
Yeah, you talking about haircuts? That's what we doing?
Yeah, exactly what we talking about.
See, once again,
my Zoom done cut off, but my headset's working.
Yeah. Come tell you.
I want my Zoom to come back on right now. I'm trying to get in, Dave.
Okay. See, so I ain't got no hair, so the prank day is.
Well, but see, he didn't say that though.
No, I know what y'all doing.
But it's a good thing you coming to the realization though.
See, y'all gonna make her call in here again. That's what y'all gonna do.
Well, let her call in here. Ain't nobody scared of that lady.
See.
Let me say this. Syracuse, New York. I will be there November 10th and 11th. Syracuse, New York. And then Virginia Beach, November 17th and 18th. Both of them are the Funny Bone. Tickets on sale right now. Now back to that hairline. What you saying, Junior?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah.
Junior, is it the fact that you probably not gonna get to go to the barbershop no more? Is it that?
No more?
Right there.
He's done.
See.
When you go down there now, it ain't long, Tommy.
See.
Junior, what's up? There you go.
She'll call
Have
you
a good day.
All right. Coming up next, strawberry letter for today. The subject is, am I nagging or is this a cover-up? We'll get into that, find out what that's all
about.
about.
As soon as they pin the cape on Junior, they dust him off.
Right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, happy Halloween, everyone. Just a reminder to stay safe out there tonight. Watch out for the little trick-or-treaters, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. We want it to be a fun night for the children.
Yeah, Shirley, real quick before you start. Junior, are you dressing up as a barber for Halloween? I just wanted to ask.
No more than you a Keebler elf.
Any more questions, nephew? Any more questions?
So, Tommy gonna come out of trees as he go down the street.
I like those fudge cookies with, the ones with the chocolate stripes.
Quit asking me. I quit asking you. We just talking.
I'm sorry,
Okay. It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice, guys, on relationships.
We ought to all go out trick-or-treating together.
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm going to put green makeup on, and I ain't going to have on no shirt, and I'm going to have on a pair of cut-off pants that's tatted at the bottom, but I'm going to have on dark green makeup. We're going to go out as a barber, a Keebler elf, and a Jolly Green Giant.
I love it.
And I'm going to have a can of corn around my neck. That's my chain.
Giant.
All right, write us if you need advice. Submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. All right, it could be your letter that we're reading today, so write us. You never know.
Hey,
you never know. Buckle up.
Do the Strawberry Letter show.
Yes, of course.
I remember one time this lady embarrassed me so bad. I had a little Casper mask on one time. That's my trick-or-treat outfit. And I walked up on the doorbell.
Uh-huh.
That lady said, "Your big-ass lips is sticking through that hole, mighty." I said, "I'll be damned."
Strawberry Letter.
Wow, I'm supposed to follow that one.
That moment.
That crushed you?
Yeah. My lips was all out that Casper. Casper, little white Casper, had big-ass lips, though.
All right, here we go. Subject: am I nagging or is this a cover-up? Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband works as a tech leader at his company, and he sometimes takes his friend Satchel to work. Last week, there was an off-site meeting, and he said he took Satchel and Quinn, one of his other coworkers, to the meeting with him. I assumed Quinn was a man because he didn't specify that Quinn is a woman. I used my husband's car Sunday for church, and my daughter and I stopped by the supermarket after church. I put the groceries in the trunk and saw a tiny pair of women's tennis shoes stuck down in his trunk organizer. I went home and put the shoes on top of his work bag. He walked by them a few times that day, and finally, after we had dinner, I heard him sigh really loud as he left the kitchen. He walked up to me with the shoes in his hand and asked why I was going through his trunk. I asked him whose shoes those were. He said they belonged to Quinn. I asked him to tell me once again who Quinn is. He said Quinn is his intern, and she goes to the gym with him after work, so he insisted that she leave her shoes in the trunk. He said it as if I was irritating him, and it felt like he was defending Quinn. I asked him to show me a picture of Quinn, or better yet, tell me her last name so I can find her on IG or Facebook. He said that Quinn is her last name. He will not tell me this woman's full name. I told him that I would appreciate it if he returned her shoes to her and stopped driving her to work and the gym. He said this is why he doesn't share anything with me. He said I nag him and jumped to conclusions. Is this a fact, or did he tell me that to throw me off? Is Quinn more than just a coworker? Well, he sure is protective over little Quinn now, isn't he? You were well within your rights as a wife to ask questions about the shoes and whatever else you wanted to ask him about. What's the big deal? There was nothing suspicious going on between him and Quinn. Why wasn't he up front with you when you asked? What was there to hide? First of all, her shoes should not have been in your husband's car. What's a wife to think? He didn't tell you Quinn was a woman. He didn't tell you she was his intern. He had you thinking Quinn was a man until you found her tiny little shoes in the trunk. He didn't tell you that they went to the gym together after work, and he wouldn't even tell you her full name. What's he hiding? He even accused you of snooping through his trunk. His actions are very suspect, and he's very stingy with information, and he gets mad if you ask him questions. Please don't let him flip it on you, because that's what he's doing. He's acting like you're the problem. Every man knows that the word nagging is a trigger for women. That's what they say when they don't want to answer their wife's questions when they get busted. Oh, stop nagging me. Stop nagging me. All of that. This is not going to work here. Don't let it work here. Steve?
Am I nagging or is this a cover-up? Right off the dribble, you want me to tell you what I think?
Yeah.
I think it's both.
Of course you
I think it's both. We only got a short time, so I can't get into it, but here's the part that threw me. He's a tech lead at the company, and he sometimes takes his friend Satchel to work. How old is Satchel?
I knew it. I knew you were going to.
How old is Satchel?
Focus on Satchel.
Man, damn. I'm 66 and I ain't got no friends named Satchel. How old is Satchel? And your other friend named Quinn. Good Lord Almighty. Ooh, that was my only question. When we come back, I'll get into what the real deal is with this letter. But once again, the question I'm closing with is, how old is Satchel?
All right, hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. The subject of today's Strawberry Letter, am I nagging or is this a cover-up? We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, am I nagging or is this a cover-up?
All right, so the first half, we didn't have a chance to go over the letter at all because we got stuck at the beginning because her husband works as a tech leader at the company, and he sometimes takes his friend Satchel to work. And we got stuck right there because the question all I had was, how old is Satchel? Oh, Lord have mercy. Satchel. Satchel and Rufus. What? Satchel, Rufus, and Odetta. Yeah. Anyway, last week there was an off-site meeting, and he said that he took Satchel and Quinn, one of his other co-workers, to the meeting with him. Now, you assume Quinn was a man because he didn't specify that Quinn is a woman. I used my husband's car Sunday to go to church with my daughter, and I stopped by the supermarket after church. I put the groceries in the trunk, and I saw a tiny pair of women's tennis shoes stuck down in the trunk organizer. I went home, put the shoes on top of his work bag. He walked by them a few times that day, and finally, after we had dinner, I heard him sigh really loudly as he left the kitchen. He walked up to me with the shoes in his hand and asked why I was going through his trunk. Now, let me give you. When he walked, you said earlier, he walked by them a few times. He saw him. He saw him every time he walked by him.
Oh, yeah.
But he was buying some time. He needed to come up with a way to react after he act like he finally saw him. You saw them little ass girl tennis shoes on top of that bag the first day. There's no way he didn't. He walked past him a few times. Then finally, after dinner, I don't know how he ate, because I can't even swallow food if I know this girl. I can't even swallow if I know this woman's shoes is in this house. Oh, God. So anyway, he said, why you going through my trunk? I asked him whose shoes they were. He said they belonged to Quinn. I asked him to tell me once again who Quinn is. He said Quinn is his intern and she go to the gym with him after work. So he insisted she leave her shoes in the trunk. Boy, that's dumb. That is so damn dumb, dog. You insist that you leave your shoes in the trunk. Damn, dog, you stupid. You ain't run this by Satchel? Because I promise you, Satchel would have told you, well, now, look at here now. No, you gonna leave them shoes down that trunk like that. She liable to come by that one time.
He
see them shoes on the way to church or something like that, then you gonna have your hands full.
Stop that.
Satchel talk with his bottom lip hardly don't even move like this here. Y'all gonna sit up there like you don't know that girl go out of that car and see them shoes in there like that, and then you ain't gonna be able to slang that to nobody.
I could still see
Satchel, use your bottom lip so you can sound better. I ain't gotta sound better. Hell, my name's Satchel. Anyway, he insisted that she leave the shoes in the trunk. He said he said it as if I was irritating him. I asked her to just leave the shoes in the trunk. We go there every day. Oh, now you irritating him. And I felt like he was defending Quinn. I asked him to show me a picture of Quinn, or better yet, tell me her last name so I can find her on IG or Facebook. He said Quinn is her last name. He will not tell me this woman's full name. Hell no, he can't. See, let's go over the stuff he can't tell you. He can't tell you Quinn is a woman. He can't tell you Quinn go to the gym. He can't tell you them shoes is in the trunk. He damn sure can't let you find her on IG. Ooh, cause she young. She on IG. I told him that I would appreciate if he returned her shoes to her and stopped driving her to work and to the gym. He said, see right here, that's why I don't tell you nothing. Let's see, that's right here. See, he said this is why he don't share anything with me. He said I nag him and jump to conclusions. Is this a fact, or did he tell me that to throw me off? Is Quinn more than just a coworker? Well, I don't know if me and Quinn is more than a coworker. Nothing says that right now. It does say that he's stupid for having Quinn's shoes in the car, but nothing in here says they have an affair or anything like that. Is your husband stupid? Yeah. And what did he do that was stupid? Put them damn shoes in that car. Now, if Quinn can't bring her own damn shoes, I don't know why not. That's the dumbest thing he did. Now, Shirley made a statement earlier that I want to address. That men accuse you of nagging when they don't want to answer the question. That's not true. Nagging comes from men. It's a term that men created for women, and it's called nagging. And we created the term nagging because nagging to us is your tone and your timing. The wrong tone and the wrong timing, and that's what we call nagging. You can ask us anything. Who is Quinn? He said he was an intern. Once again, who is Quinn? I just told your ass she's an intern. Oh. What's her first name? She ain't got no first name. Her name Quinn. What's her IG? Her name Quinn. Tell me her first name. You're going to go down to the job and see Quinn. But I'm going to tell you something now. Quinn fine.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. Download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour at Sports Talk with Junior right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, Junior is here now with Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
All right, Unc, over the UAE, man. Tyson Fury had a fight this weekend, man, with Francis. Did you see the fight, Unc?
It wasn't in the UAE. It was in Saudi.
It's in Saudi?
Yes.
Okay. So, but, Unc, I think Tyson lost the fight.
Well,
how he win?
Well, he won because, I think he scored more. But, it wasn't for the belt or a title or anything like that. It was a celebrity boxing. It was just a boxing match. It's gone to that now.
A lot of money, though, right?
Yeah, a lot of money, man. Yeah, that kind of money. I'll fight anybody.
What you mean? What you mean?
What? Dog, I'll do a celebrity boxing match. I beat Michael Blackson's ass. He in here talking about fighting Cat Williams and all them people.
Right. Kevin Hart.
Ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So does that mean that he keeps the belt, no problem, rematch, anything like that?
Yeah, but I think for Francis Ngannou, it's a huge deal because he proved that he can hang with the greatest heavyweight in the world right now. And this guy was an MMA fighter, and I think the work that he did with Tyson really helped him out, and the guy was impressive, man. I watched the whole fight. It was impressive.
So that type of money, how much money was really on the line for that fight? For Tyson Fury?
Well, it's a guaranteed purse. It wasn't about who won or nothing. The rumor has it, I heard two rumors, that Tyson Fury got $70 million and Francis Ngannou got $50 million. But then I heard Tyson got $50 million and Francis got $10 million. But Francis will fight you for $10 million.
Yeah. I fight somebody for $10 million. Yeah.
I fight both of them together.
Yeah, I fight you and Tommy at the same time. $10 million.
I'll fight you and Tommy for $1 million and win for $1 million.
I don't know about all that now.
Well, I don't care, but we're going to damn sure try.
We're going to find out.
I probably can't whip both of y'all, but if they say $1 million to fight them, $5 million if you win, y'all finna see something.
Yeah.
Y'all need to be there for that.
When we finish, we gonna look like we was in a fight, though. We ain't gonna look like we just went.
Dog, you gonna know. First thing I'm gonna do to get that $5 million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge right at you, Junior, and knock your ass out.
But that's not
so
even
I can
fair.
at
He's
least
got
get it to
sickle cell.
one-on-one. You're gonna be the easier knockout, so I'm gonna come and knock your ass out
first.
Yeah, and then I'll deal with Tommy. Then I'll get him in the clinch and I'll whisper something in his ear.
Steve, Junior has sickle cell.
He don't care.
What? I can't know about no damn sickle cell.
I thought you did.
$5 million. This $5
Beat his
million.
ass into a crisis.
Oh my goodness!
Coming up,
$50 million.
Coming up at the top of the hour, a guy on social media needs some advice. What's the best door signal for when you're getting busy? We'll talk about it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Greg on Steve Harvey FM writes, my roommate and I are having trouble deciding what's the most effective and subtle sign what we need to tell each other that we have company over and that we need privacy. It's a 2-bedroom place, but it's still nice to have some alone time without someone else walking in and spoiling the mood. Plus, I tend to get loud when getting busy. Anyway, he suggested a tie on the doorknob. I'm thinking that we should put a lava lamp by the front window, and if it's on, that's the sign. Any other ideas out there, Steve?
All this technology, what are y'all tying ties and hanging lava lamps in the window for? Why don't you text him? Damn. What is y'all doing? Stuff we had to do when we was out there in them streets.
Right.
We're going to tie a tie on the doorknob and put a lava light in the window. This ain't the 70s.
No.
Y'all got text him.
It's still a lava
And
lamp?
say what?
What should
Don't
Greg
come home?
say?
Yeah.
What should Greg say?
Hey, man, I'm in here.
That's it.
If you open the door, don't look to the right. Just keep your eyes, go straight on to the back. Because we ain't got on nothing. And yeah, Tommy, you can still buy a lava lamp.
I didn't know that. I ain't seen them in years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not. I ain't got time to be trying to hang no tie on no door and all this here. Look,
What's your suggestion?
I don't care what you see. We supposed to be naked when you walk in. So I don't care.
So no heads up or nothing, huh? Just
Ain't no heads up, nothing. We walk around naked. We eating chicken wings, everything. We having a good time.
All right, here's another one from Lamar on Facebook. He says, my family moved into a new neighborhood a couple of years ago, and this will be our first Halloween that we're going to be home accepting trick-or-treaters. Our neighbors are pretty well-to-do, and last year our kids came home with dozens of little goodie bags full of toys, coins, and full-size candy bars. We got the same multi-pack of candy from Costco that we've always bought to hand out this year, but now I'm second-guessing our choice because we don't want to face criticism from other kids in the neighborhood because we went cheap on our candy.
Yeah.
So, should I upgrade our candy or not?
Yeah, you should, because y'all finna be the poor-ass black people.
That's
You
the
need
late.
to die.
You dropping non-laters in these kids' bags and stuff like that. Don't do that. You got to drop peppermint in their bag. Single lifesavers, stuff like that. You should have been here, man.
Is your house open for
wants
trick-or-treating, dog? Can neighbors come by and bring their kids?
Yeah, how that work over in your neighborhood, huh?
How y'all rich folk do this, man?
How y'all do this, man?
Hey, dog, let me tell you something. By the time your baby walk up to that door, he gonna be so damn tired.
Well, what's the payoff if the baby does come trick or treat? Do you give him full size candy bars? What's the treat? What do you give him? You answer the door. Is the porch light on?
But first of all, when he ring the doorbell, you got to be somewhere near the front door, don't you?
Porch.
Is the porch light on? You know, the porch light has to be on for the kids to
okay. First, let me stop y'all a couple days.
They got to stop at the guard.
We don't have a doorbell on the house. We don't have a doorbell?
You ain't got no doorbell?
No.
He's a doorman.
How did you get up here to this damn door?
Yes, that's what you're saying to the trick-or-treaters.
How the hell? Damn, we don't need a doorbell. How did you get to the door? There's no bell to ring. There's nobody should be outside ringing a doorbell. Now, you know, I put something out.
Trick-or-treat, Mr. Harvey. Trick-or-treat.
You know, I'll probably do something nice for them if they came, but hell, I don't even.
So you ain't did.
I can't even see the house next door, so I don't know where they're going to come from. Oh, where they going to come? And if I'm down in my ranch, I really don't know where they done come from.
Happy Halloween, everybody. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at about 20 minutes after the hour, right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, today is Halloween, and a new survey finds that 58% of adults are likely to wear a sexy costume this year. The most popular sexy costumes for women include Catwoman, and a nurse. For the guys, the top sexy costumes include Batman and a gladiator. So, those are the sexiest costumes.
What
what's
is
the
it for
worst?
men, Shirley?
It's Batman and a gladiator.
Damn, keep it else didn't make it this year.
Oh, hell. Here we go.
Back on.
Here we go.
Going back around the back door.
Came on back around there again, huh? Okay, let me work on it.
To double down, Shirley, where's Smurfs?
You gonna double down.
You doing Smurfs too?
It's not on here, Junior. Not at all. So what are some of those? Are the sexiest costumes? What I said for men: Batman and Gladiator, and Catwoman and a nurse for the ladies. So what's the worst costumes you guys have seen? And was it yours?
I hate when people wear the mask to make them look like a former president, like Nixon or something like that.
Trump yeah. Oh, okay. You don't like those.
Come on, you gonna come to the party as Trump. Or when white people dress up like black people.
That
yeah.
Going, okay,
all right.
Keep on playing.
All right, coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather, I haven't even said it yet, Steve. Would you rather your partner cry uncontrollably whenever they see you naked, or would you rather your partner laugh uncontrollably when they see you naked?
I think mine be doing both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laughing to keep from crying, probably.
I prefer she cry when she see me, but you know, I'll be like, stop. Come on now. You see me playing.
You play too much.
Stop laughing. You play too much. Come on now.
You're laughing a little too hard now.
It ain't that fun. I'm trying to do something.
I want her to laugh.
Oh, you do?
Why, Steve?
Yeah, we can see how long all this laughing lasts. I like that. Right. You okay? Ooh.
All right.
Would you rather make out in an elevator, or would you rather make out in the back of a taxi cab?
No nasty ass cab. I really do an elevator.
Oh, but the clean elevator.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
elevator.
Stand up.
All right, would you rather spend the night in a cemetery, or would you rather spend the night in a corn maze?
Ooh, a Corn maze.
You know how
Yeah, I'm sit out there with that corn. Yeah.
Just like children of corn people.
or a cemetery,
I'm scared of damn corn. I just.
You're scared of corn?
Scared of everything.
What?
Really, I don't know where.
I ain't never heard that one.
Come on.
I'm scared of corn.
Said no one ever.
I'm scared of corn.
That's too much corn.
Thunder and lightning, okay, we get. Okay.
Corn.
I'm scared of corn
Snakes,
too.
we get. But corn?
Hell, I'm scared of cabbage. What? Man, big old head of cabbage. You
All right. Would you rather hear a ghostly whisper in your ear when you're alone, or would you rather see strange shadows moving in the corner of your eye? Ooh, which one?
I don't want none of that. Why would you ask me that?
It's Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go and take them shadows out the corner of my eye. 'Cause just here, I'm right here up on you, and I'm thinking.
No, dog.
He done got way too damn close to me.
Let me hold $20.
That's what he sounded like. Yeah.
A broke ghost.
Caesar. I'm talking about Caesar. Let me hold
I'm
$20.
about to stab you as we sit here. I'm gonna stab you right now. He too
All right.
close. He too close.
Look at me. Would you rather sleep with someone?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Would.
Listen, coming up, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day. And Steve, before we get out of here, I have one more Would You Rather. Okay. And it's interesting, so let's hear what you guys think about this one. Would you rather? Would you rather sleep with someone who is 75 years old but very skilled? Or would you rather sleep with someone your age or younger who's not good in bed at all? Interesting.
Now, give me Miss Johnson.
75, very skilled.
Yeah. That's what I want.
I can't.
Tommy,
I can't do it. I'm gonna go with the younger one. I can't.
No.
who's not good.
No, Tommy, because
Yeah,
our
I
pre-conversation gonna be good. So you and my grandmother went to school together?
Grandmother.
Watch this, Miss Johnson.
You and my grandmother went to school together.
Taking off your clothes.
You know I got some cabbage in there when we get through.
All right, Steve, 75 and
When we get
skilled.
through, sweetie, I'm gonna make you some hot water cornbread.
Ooh, delicious.
No, I'm
75 and skilled, or your age and knows nothing.
Well,
It's just a question. Now, come on.
75.
Just do the cover for me. Just do it for me. Come on.
I mean, what if she, had herself together? She looked good for 75.
Come on.
She didn't look 75 at all. What about that?
come on, Miss Ramerson. Come on.
Ramerson.
Yeah, old last name. Quindetta Ramerson.
Quindetta.
Now, Judge Judy. Come on now.
Yeah.
You love Judge Judy.
Judge Judy?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Man,
one of his
I've
girlfriends.
actually met Judge Judy before, man. Really, really nice lady. She got
Yeah, she's like the highest paid person on TV at one time. I don't know if she still is.
I just better say that.
How old is she?
So you and my grandmother went to school together?
Yeah, as I'm taking my shirt off. So y'all was on the debate team.
Debate.
The great
one thing about
debater.
that 75-year-old, I take my clothes off, I will be fine.
You can't deny that.
Ooh.
Man.
Hey, I got some closing remarks for you today.
Okay.
I want to remind everybody of something. Junior and I were talking a little bit earlier, and it kind of made me think about something. We were talking about it. Junior said, I don't know how you do it, Uncle. And that was a statement that sparked this. Because I hear people oftentimes saying, I don't know how you do all that, how you did it, how you... And I'm going to be honest with you. I only have really one answer. Because I don't really have an answer to explain what has happened to me exactly, except faith. How I did it, was with faith. How I got here was cause of faith. What kept me when it was real dark for me was faith. When I felt like giving up, what kept me going was faith. When I didn't have no answer and I didn't see no light at the end of the tunnel, what was it I was looking at? It was faith. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. You have got to have faith to make it. You have got to have a relationship with God to make it. You cannot make it by yourself. You can't. I don't care what nobody tell you. You can't do that. You need God. You need him. He is an absolute necessity if you have any aspirations of being happy or successful. Don't you dare to try it without him. I'm telling you, you are wasting your time. I don't care how many good breaks you get. I don't care how many okay nods you get. If you don't have him in your life, it is not going to last. Because 3 things is going to happen. 3 things are guaranteed to happen. You are either going to be in a storm, coming out of a storm, or heading to a storm. But you best believe that the storms is coming. And it's the storms that wrecks the ships. And the ships that the storms wrecks is the ships without faith. The ships without God. Everybody gonna get tossed in this thing called life. Everybody, every single one of us is gonna have some upside down moments. Every last one of us is gonna get thrown for a loop. Every last one of us gonna have the unthinkable gonna happen to you. Everybody's gonna have the worst day they've ever had. Everybody's gonna get the worst news they've ever gotten before. Everybody. Ain't nobody free from that. Well, you know what those are? Those are storms. And when them storms come, you got to have faith. Period. I kid you not, man. If you are locked up, if you are in prison, you know how you gonna best handle and deal with it? With faith. If you've been given an uncomfortable health diagnosis, if you've been given some bad news health-wise, you know what's going to help you get through it? Faith. If you've lost a loved one, you know what's going to get you through it? Faith. If you're in a bad relationship, you know what's going to get you through it? Faith. If you've lost your job, you know what gets you through it? Faith. You got to have faith, man. Form a relationship with God, y'all. It ain't ever too late. You ain't ever in too bad a shape. Don't try to fix yourself to go get God. God is in the fix-it business. Take yourself over there just as you are and have a conversation with God and ask him to help you. That's what you got to do. Those are my closing remarks today. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.